Sorry, I got a little bit carried away. Okay, I know what you're thinking. That is definitely not traditional sounding rockabilly. The vibes there's a bit of echo, but the chords got a little weird. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're actually here to talk about aliens. No, wait, no, not aliens. Although I do kind of believe. Actually, I keep a little alien figure, like a rubber alien head, on my guitar case for this guitar. Great conversation starter. What do you think? Something you're interested in? Do you believe? I don't know, but it's fun to talk about. Today's video is going to be all about regular wound strings versus flat wound strings. Actually, you just heard me playing flat wound strings. Really funny story. I recorded a whole intro. I've actually just finished the video, but I've decided to do the intro now because, I don't know, I really hit a groove just at the end there. I thought that'll be a nice way to actually start the video. So you're actually watching the ending, which has become the beginning. Don't know how it happened, but here we are. So today I'm going to play through a selection of things with my regular wound strings with the bridge pickup, both pickups and neck, and I'm going to play a combination of finger picking, lead, and rhythm. Then I change the strings, which are now on it. The timeline's all kind of messed up here, but it'll make sense in the video. I change the strings, and then I play pretty much all the same kind of stuff. And you're going to get an idea of, how well or not well flatwounds work for playing rockabilly guitar. So, look, I had a lot of fun making it, so hopefully it's a fun video for you to watch. Of course, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, check out the Patreon and all that. I won't say too much about that today. Let's just leave that there. Let's go. Let's get on with it. Here we go. All right, so obviously I've got a little bit of slapback going. It's actually the Strymon Volante today. It's the Strymon Volante today. Microphone's over there. You guys know I love the Mystery Brain Echo. Just wanted to mix it up a little bit for my own sake. I've been flogging. I'm giving that pedal a rest. It's been working very hard in the last 12 months. So just for something different, we've got the Strymon. I'm going through the Supro today. Great amp. I actually love this amp, but it only has one control and I can't equalize, the sound. And I do like a little more treble with this guitar, probably because I've been playing Telecasters a little bit, so I bring the treble up a little bit on this guy. Not quite the same caliber as that amp, but they're really quite good. Great fun, and they look awesome. It's a cool amp. I absolutely dig it. So that's what's going on today. Let's go. So I'm going to play some stuff on the bridge pickup. Here we go. Yeah, listen. Middle. Let's play B flat. That's some cool stuff, hopefully. Let's go on to the neck. Then on the notes. Rockabilly-ish, a little jazzy, fair enough. Alright, so you've heard a few things. Let's play a little bit of rhythm as well. That should have been. That's good. Okay, a little bit. Alright, back on the bridge. let's chuck some Flatwounds on. I really hope I'm happy with that take, because once I put the Flatwounds on, I'm not changing them again today. Straight away, you can probably hear a difference. I hope. I guess we'll see. I'm going to go through a couple different settings now. I've whacked the strings on. They are, as you might have seen in my useless attempt at one of those silly social media tricks with the, I threw the strings and I was going to like film, make it look like the strings hit the guitar and the strings were changed, but I realized it wouldn't look different enough, so I just... Okay, so the strings are on. I put D'Addario Chromes on. I really like these strings. I've got them on some of my jazz guitars. I like the Tomasics. They're all good. They're all different, do different things. Let's have a listen. I'll start on the bridge pickup. Let's do key of G. I think that's where I was at before. That's on the bridge. I'll do a little bit of lead. One thing you've got to remember, the first two strings, although they're a slightly thicker gauge, they're actually, I don't believe they're any different. Perhaps the material, they might be, a different composite, but they're not flat wound strings. It's only the 6th, 5th, 4th, and 3rd. So when we're up here, shouldn't be all that different. Again, I just realized as I was talking, I'd have to look at, whether they're a different composite material than your regular strings. But probably not. I don't know of them being different. I could probably have a look, but we can research that stuff later. You can look it up. It's really those lower strings. And one of the things I want to point out, there's sort of the idea is that there's a less attack when you play on those lower strings. But for me, I think of it more as a different attack, because it's almost like a fatter attack. Maybe it's not as sort of trebly or focused, but it's still really punchy. So you almost get a more percussive sound with Flatwounds, I noticed. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind when you're hearing all this stuff. All right, so that was on the bridge. We had a little bit of finger picking. Let's go to the middle now. We'll do some similar stuff. Let's do something, maybe. Oh, that's nice. What was that? So yeah, I want to sit on those bottom strings a little bit more, because it just, it's a different tone. It's actually really, really cool. I'm also enjoying the fact that these strings are a little thicker than the last set. I find on the Duo Jet, lighter strings tend to move around a bit more, and I'm not sure what that's about, but it definitely could be, something to do with the way the strings are a long way from the body. Just a feel thing for me, as opposed to a tally. That it could even be the scale length. I don't know. I'm not a massive detail nerd with those things, really, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, what are you thinking so far? So I mean, it sounds really nice on that. Let's do a little bit of lead. Stuff happened there. Sounds great. Okay, let's go to the neck, and what we'll do, we'll head back down with rhythm guitar playing after I do the lead stuff here and the finger picking stuff. So we're on the neck now. Let's do a different melody. must still betray me today. So that's cool. I mean, I'm actually really enjoying it like this. I wasn't sure how I'd feel. In fact, when I changed the strings, I was a bit regretful. Like, oh no, I've got to change the strings. But I was really enjoying playing that. This is great. And lead on the neck. Now, if you're still watching, actually, you might be interested to know when I'm playing. By the way, all this stuff that I'm doing, I'm quite conscious of what tones I'm using, what intervals I'm playing. And my Rockabilly course, I know it's a little bit of an ad, but I have good reason. My Rockabilly Rebuild course goes through pretty much my way of thinking with all of this lead stuff and coming up with your own sounds and understanding what tones you want. Like I'm playing, I want that flat 7, I know how it sounds. I like that sharp 4, I know how it sounds. If you want to get into that language, check out my Rockabilly Rebuild course. Now, let's just finish up with a little bit more lead on the neck there with the Flatwounds. It's quite a smooth, kind of thick sound there on the neck. Let's play some rhythm guitar and we'll work our way back down. So, I'm going to go to E. Just like before. Oh, I couldn't help going to a little bit of finger picking, but you get the idea. Let's jump to the middle. Quite a different sound, and it's, yeah, we'll talk a little bit at the end about my thoughts on this. So I'll go to the bridge now. We're going to do the same thing.